In this two-day retreat, representatives of countries and donor organizations, together with the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning, will be reviewing the outcome that has been made from funded projects and what needs to be done to further improve the lives of citizens. The COVID-19 pandemic has negatively affected the economy of Rwanda and the world at large. This retreat is taking place while there are still measures in place to contain the virus. Development partners expressed satisfaction with Rwanda's response to the COVID-19 crisis, but also its economic recovery.
The way that we put together our joint efforts with a clear leadership and a vision have been very helpful in tackling the COVID-19. And Rwanda has almost 60% of the full population vaccinated, which has helped open the economy, and growth is coming back, situation is improving. That's also very important.
I was very happy to be living in Rwanda because the government has been very bold in its management of COVID-19. It has been decisive, it has been quick, and it has spared no expense at trying to ensure that the mitigation of loss of life was the priority. And subsequently, we have of course had a very challenging impact on the economy. But ultimately, now the economy is open. And Rwanda is benefiting from having a very active vaccination plan, doing quite a bit of stimulus or support for firms. And so for me, things are looking very bright for Rwanda.
The Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. Ndagijimana, who inaugurated the retreat, praised the cooperation of development partners in the development and well-being of Rwandans and stressed that their contribution has helped Rwanda's efforts towards economic recovery.
We
collaborated a lot since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. We met regularly, although physical meetings weren't permitted. We all committed to economic recovery, be it in helping the poor, helping the agriculture sector recover, helping the private sector practitioners who were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and also our partners helped us in the health sector with providing equipment as well as vaccines. So they played a big role, and we are thankful for what we achieved together in these 2 years. We are now looking at how we can continue in this path of recovery and implementing the national strategy for transformation.
The
Rwandan government also praised the role of these organizations towards acquiring COVID-19 vaccines, and up to date, more than 60% of the population have been fully vaccinated. In this retreat, both the government of Rwanda and development partners will be examining how the government, stakeholders, and the private sector can continue to deal with the economic downturn caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, to examine Rwanda's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, how the agriculture sector as one of Rwanda's economic backbones can be improved, and the exchange of ideas that would help the government improve the lives of Rwandans with no one left behind.